This is the Nerds R Us podcast. I am your host, Mr. Saturn's Breezy Hero, and to the left of me is my co-host,
Trey. In simplest terms, so much dope smoke. Camaro Jones on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You can find me under many things. How y'all doing?
Alright, and today is going to be the retro episode, okay? So we will be talking all things retro today. And we have two guests with us here today. On my right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This your man AG Star, or you can call me Malik, whatever's clever. I'm a musician, artist, cook, and I'm also a landscaper. I love everything nerd related, blur related, sci-fi, action, fantasy, all that good stuff. Shout out to all the weirdos, geeks, and creeps out there. Much love to y'all. Y'all got a brother in me.
Let's go. Man, I can't even do something smooth like that. My name is Kent Wade, formerly known as the Library Guy. When you want to talk about retro, I'm the oldest one at the table. Listen, I do public speaking, host, and MC. You can find me on all outlets as Kent Wade or the Library Guy. And man, I'm excited. I love anime, I love animation, old school. And just here, man, to remind people, man, to take advantage of what matters most. So let's get it.
Okay. So today we will be talking about all things retro, alright? And when I say all things retro, we're not just limiting that to anime. You see, I got on a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger t-shirt.
Gang.
I feel naked.
All right?
Gang.
So we are talking all things retro today. So let's go ahead and get straight into this, man. So give me your top 5 retro shows.
All right, and I had 2 lists for that, right? Okay.
Before we start, I just want y'all to know I'm here to be devil's advocate. I'm here to be petty.
I expect nothing less, my friend.
So I want your retro anime list and I want your retro show list.
All right. Can I give you retro show first?
For sure.
Retro shows, and just to be clear, my definition of retro is anything 30 years plus older.
Okay.
That's my qualification, at least. Off rip, Martin, Sister, The Simpsons. I had it earlier too. The Wayans Brothers.
Okay.
And cap it off. Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince is solid, man. Fresh Prince is definitely
I'm not mad at
solid.
none of those answers.
And retro animes, that's easy as fuck. GOAT. Number 1, Yu Yu Hakusho. GOAT. He know what's up.
He said, pull out
Shout out to the cameraman. Much love to the cameraman.
Oh yeah.
Without him, none of this would be possible.
Exactly.
But number 1, Yu Yu Hakusho, absolutely. Number 2, Trigun, all day. Number 3, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, because this hand of mine burns with incredible power.
Oh yeah.
Number 4 would have to be Case Closed. Or Detective Conan, depending on what you read or watch from back then.
Didn't expect that.
And number 5, that's always changing, but I have to give it to the GOAT, Dragon Balls. They're my top 5 on both. Absolutely.
I apologize. Before we go any further, we would just like to say RIP to the GOAT.
Oh, absolutely. Rest in peace, Akira.
That
Absolutely.
can be a different way. I don't want to take too long. But
All of us.
That's all, man. RIP to the
Yeah.
GOAT.
Man.
All right. Brother K Wade.
Man, listen. I'm gonna start with the retro shows. Cause anime, you get me another list to watch. So I'm always up to learn.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Retro shows, man. The shirt Power Rangers. I'm sorry. There's like 1,000,001 Power Rangers that's been duplicated, and I still think they're making some. But the original, gotta give it to them. Gotta give it to Martin, one of the favorites.
Hey, yeah, Martin is definitely a classic.
I gotta give it to the Batman.
Ooh, the animated series.
The animated
Animated
series?
series Batman.
Fire.
Yes.
Listen,
Yes.
homework was done. Okay. Homework was done.
Okay.
Baby Bro said Fresh Prince. I gotta agree with him because that was a culture thing for me. Like that was big. And then I'm gonna say Life with Louie. Retro.
Rest in peace to the boy Louis Anderson. Damn.
Yeah. When you said retro shows, I had to, so you said go back. And so anime, I'm gonna jump into the anime. Dragon Ball Z. Actually, Dragon Ball. I'm gonna just Dragon Ball because I got my son to watch it. He's watching it now finally.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm gonna say Inuyasha. I want to say, even though I'm not a fan now, but I have to give respect because I was definitely a fan when I first was introduced to it, which was probably my second anime, Sailor Moon.
Go.
Okay.
I gotta. Yeah. We'll talk. I know we got a lot more questions coming through. I'm gonna say Lupin the Third.
Fire.
Lupin the Third, and then for my fourth, Trigun.
Hey
I'm
man,
not
you
too
gotta
familiar
put
with,
some
but-
respect on
That
the
boy
humanoid
Vash.
typhoon,
That boy
man.
Vash.
Four?
I think that was 5.
That was 5?
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites right there. Vash is
bad motherfucker,
definitely a bad man.
Yeah.
It's definitely a bad man.
Could have
Give
smoked
respect.
most of the people he ran into, but didn't.
You know what? And I wish I had dove in it when my crew was really into it. Like
Yeah.
I stayed in the surface level. I didn't really dive. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't a fan of subtitles back then.
I got you. Yeah.
You know, hearing this and then reading this and just didn't.
Oh
compute.
Lord.
But I look back on. I'm rewatching stuff like, damn, what was? You can stunt your growth if you
Hey,
don't take advantage.
I'm
So,
trying to tell you.
so I'm
Take advantage of it all. Oh yeah.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So let me go ahead and activate my petty card.
Oh
Let's go.
Petty card.
Here it comes.
So is Dragon Ball Z for y'all purely nostalgic, or is it deeper than that? Because when you get older and rewatch Dragon Ball and you compare it to the other animes that you've seen now, let's all be honest here. Is the writing up to par?
Let me get my. I'm gonna say it's a combination of having that nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Because again, for me at that time at the library, the videos I saw it was Dragon Ball Z. So I jumped in it like, oh man, this is okay. You know, I do believe that for me, Dragon Ball was as Dragon Ball Z went on further, it just kind of got kind of outrageous. You know, some. Like, okay, got the same kind of redundant storyline per se, but that nostalgia, and then for me, the storyline coming from Dragon Ball into Dragon Ball Z, and how Goku pushes himself, that for me gave me a little that it was the first thing that I saw that I could remember that was like you can push your limits. That's what I really got from it. So when it came to the storyline aspect, there are better storylines now. At the same time, that storyline for my mind at that time, it gave me what I needed. So, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
Understandable. 60-40. 60-40.
Yeah, 60-40.
My man.
Me personally, man, I'm gonna be real, man.
Go ahead.
I agree with my man Ken over here a little bit. It's like the nostalgia thing is great, you know, but I can't even lie. When I first hopped on Dragon Ball, I'm like, wait, baby Goku, man, what the fuck is going on here? And he started throwing hands, dog. I was like, yo, this is kind of lit, bro. I'm like, oh, so he did have a tail that one time. So I would say, with that being said, with that thought.
So you discovered Dragon Ball Z first before Dragon Ball?
No, I was saying Dragon Ball.
Okay.
I was saying leading into it. Basically, what I'm getting at is, I feel like story progression wise and character development, Kira put his foot in fucking Dragon Ball. Put his fucking toe, whole foot in that shit. For real. Later years, that's when I started having issues. And that's why I'm not too mad that you asked that question, is because like it just kind of went, bad guys show up, Goku beats him. The end, let's keep going. Bad guys show up. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, when the Cell games hit, that's when I feel like the writing got good again. That's when I feel like it got good again. My love for it now, I would say it is a lot of nostalgia that keeps it relevant. In my heart, at least, you know, no hate to any Dragon Ball Z fans out there, nothing like that. It's just my personal opinion. But yeah, man, for real, that's why I come back, because nostalgia, pretty much, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I didn't even know Japanese cartoons got down like that, bro. That shit was cold, bro. It was a brand new thing.
Man, so I'm gonna feed into your petty card. just a wee
That's
bit.
our job, brother. That's our job.
A wee bit. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, just the entirety of the series itself, alright, is definitely pure straight nostalgia for me. If I look at it now,
No, we not gonna mention the
Hey,
greatness of Dragon
hey.
Ball first. That was great writing.
hey,
There's
I said
really-
pure nostalgia.
If
Like
anything, there's
Dragon Ball,
minor
it was.
inconsistencies there.
it was great writing for its time.
It was.
But if you go and you look at it now, I do not feel like the storyline aged well at all. And that's just me. When you look at things that are out today, it doesn't compare in terms of writing. Great fight scenes, great visuals.
Disagree, but don't want to stay too long.
We're gonna stay.
We'll save that for the versus episode.
We'll save that for later. Real quick, man. I'm gonna jump into some of these real quick, man. I see somebody drop Captain Planet, old broke Dusty on the retro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, hey somebody got some old oil somewhere. We finna go ahead and knock Captain Planet off right now. What a old oil.
Wow. He hit him with the pollution joke.
Hey,
We got Darkwing Duck in here.
For sure.
Hey,
Fire.
Darkwing
Fire.
Duck was fire.
Fire.
for sure.
Gargoyles was
Yeah.
fire.
Goated.
Facts.
Hey, somebody threw bonkers in here. What y'all
Okay.
know about
Okay.
bonkers?
Enlighten me.
You've
Throwback,
never seen
throwback.
bonkers for real?
It sounds familiar.
Ooh, bonkers
silly.
was a Disney show, centered right around the time of like the Darkwing Duck era, the Gargoyle era,
DuckTales, all
like
that shit.
DuckTales.
I ain't gonna sit up here and be a
all-
capper and you know what I'm saying.
No.
Make faces. And that was a good one.
Bonkers was like a
funny.
cat, like that was like a cop character, and like you said, he was
Funny,
hilarious,
hilarious.
dog.
Okay, so
Music.
when I mention this character, anybody remember the blue dog that was like a detective? It was on like what's that show? What's the channel called?
Boomerang?
Boomerang. He's like a detective.
You talking about Huckleberry Hound,
I
bro?
think a lot of people don't remember him. That was my show.
That's an old school cartoon.
That was
Yeah,
my
that's
show.
true.
Or the cat in the alley. They used to always get his little
Yeah,
fish
little-
bones out the garbage can.
That's Fritz, right?
I
Fritz
don't
the
know
Cat?
his
something
name.
like
I
that.
ain't gonna
Something
lie.
like that.
But I like a lot of
It was-
Boomerang
it was
cartoons.
and that's that 60s, 70s.
It was all
Yeah, that's-
cartoons.
Yeah.
That's more or less what, like old school.
Nah,
you
you
classify
also-
that?
That's
No,
retro.
you
retro.
good.
Yeah,
You
that's
good.
Still
You
retro.
good.
That's retro.
Let's reel it in.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
so let's talk about personal anime introductions. All right, so what was that first love show for you?
Yeah, right, bro.
I'm gonna say Full Metal Alchemist.
Nice.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z was that first like introduction, but Full Metal it was different. I think I was with the hype with the cats I hung around with. They were like true nerds. You know what I'm saying? I was the nerd in the sense that I like to read and had glasses. And so I watched what they watched, but I really couldn't feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Feel it.
And then when I got older, went back to college, I went back and started watching some old stuff, and then came upon Full Metal Alchemist, the manga, and I read it. And as I read it, I'm like, damn. As I'm reading, I'm like, I gotta find the anime for this because I want to see this in color and just movement and the storyline, bro. Like the tears, the emotion that was invoked.
Yeah.
When you seeing Edward doing his thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made me think about my personal journey. You know what I'm saying? And what really broke it off was when my man's turned his daughter into that dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
Mr.
I know that's a very, very
Man.
triggering conversation.
For those who don't know, go find that out.
Find out.
Go find that out.
Do
It's
not
a triggering
cosplay
conversation.
that.
It's a very triggering conversation. But that emotion, to not get it from a movie, a live action movie, was like.
Yeah.
So I started.
Struck a
just-
chord you didn't know you had.
It's like
The relation.
the relation to if I'm having a bad day or I'm finna go do a speaking engagement and I need that energy, let me go watch somebody turn up real quick. Let me see Gohan when he just I'm not taking it anymore. Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but yeah, that one Full Metal Alchemist, man.
Teen Gohan goated.
All right, AG Star, what you got for me?
The first anime I ever laid eyes on, like most people, Dragon Ball Z, man. I had no idea what the hell anime was when I was a child. All I know is some reason on Saturday nights between 7 and 8, Cartoon Network turned into some shit called Toonami.
Yes, sir.
And for some reason, this little chubby robot dude
Oh yeah, Tom.
was sitting in this chair, and he sounded like this dude named Spike Spiegel, the incomparable Stephen Bloom, arguably one of the greatest English dub voice actors for anime of all time. And this shit started, and I saw a bunch of Japanese dudes beating the shit out of each other, bro. And I was just like, yo, this shit is fucking cold. And then I'm like, wait a minute, there's other, like I was saying earlier, it's like, wait, Dragon Ball. Oh, this is before that? Oh, okay, cool. I'm like, all right, then. Okay, Big O. Okay, what is this? All right, cool.
Big
And,
O.
what's even Evangelion, all that shit. I wasn't too big on it, but I did see a couple episodes and all that shit. I was just like, man, this. I'm like, these are not my Saturday morning cartoons, bro. I'm like, what the hell is
It's
this?
called Ghost
Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell was gas.
yeah.
Ghost in the Shell was gas. I would never forget Scarlett Johansson for that movie. Anyway, but yeah, Dragon Ball Z was the first anime I ever laid eyes on, and I didn't look back. I did not look back. And then I remember later on in the years, these guys premiered on Toonami.
So that would be
over with.
So that would be the first love.
Oh, it was a two-parter, right?
The introduction.
Yeah, it was
And
DBZ.
then your first love.
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
Ghost Fighter all day. This is the shit. This is the shit,
A
bro.
lot of people don't know this called
A delinquent, a delinquent kid, kid with a single mom with a drinking problem, who did one nice thing in his life, died, and literally had the best redemption arc of anybody in anime history, in my opinion. That's how I feel, bro. Because my man's did not waste his third
the
chance.
end is arguably
The end was trash. We all know the Three Kings arc was bad.
Yeah,
We all know
bro.
the Three Kings arc was bad because he rushed it. Because he was trying to keep doing the Hunter x Hunter and shit at that time. So that's another story. That's another story, though.
Y'all say yeah, because I'm gonna do too much. Go ahead.
All
But
right.
yeah, those answers.
So, all right. So let's talk about shows that you think have been inspired. And when I say shows, I mean today's shows.
Yeah.
Give me one of my examples.
So Gundam Wing. How Gundam Wing has been a big inspiration for a lot of the mecha animes that we have seen today.
Very true.
So, what type of inspirations do you think were drawn out of retro shows?
I do not mind helping with this one because I love this question.
Go ahead, bro.
Now go. You go ahead. You've been.
You sure?
You've been,
Okay.
Yeah. One of y'all, 'cause I'm a,
Influence wise,
Y'all the guess. I'm gonna let y'all go first. already.
ass load, dude. Like,
yeah.
the motherfuckers walk so all this oversaturated fucking animators could run. Shit, that's real fucking shit, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 right now, bro. The reason why the retro shit is top tier, hit the nostalgia, will always get your fucking money, bro, is because motherfuckers was putting their foot in that shit, bro. Like, motherfuckers was day and night grinding on that shit, bro. That was the golden age, like between 1988 to 1999. I genuinely feel like that was the golden age of anime because motherfuckers was still putting pencil to paper and painting these backgrounds and making your ass fall in love every fucking weekend, bro.
There's some go to 7.
Like for real. And with that being said, JJK alone had fucking the Evangelion fucking landing scene with Mechamaru. That was
like 4
I swear to God.
references.
What else? The Spike Spiegel fucking broom fight from Cowboy Bebop is in goddamn fuck. What was that? Sidetrack. Anyway,
but I know what you mean.
but yeah, like it's obvious in like shows like
consistency of the
JJK
references
and
and
yeah,
shit.
absolutely. There's a couple in My Hero Academia as well.
If y'all don't know, recently because of the GOAT RP, when Jin Woo in Solo Leveling is doing the jump.
Oh
from
yeah,
the Broly movie.
Yo,
From
gas.
when Goku was getting ready to
Gas.
fight Broly.
That's how he always
Stretching
numbers up.
out.
Oh yeah,
That's when they get a little homage from
Yes.
the fans.
oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my answer. The best way I can answer that.
Listen. My answer is not anime referenced.
Okay. It ain't gotta be.
And
nerds, my brother.
I love the question because when you send me the notes, which I love, I'm stuck between two different animated Actually, 3. I'm gonna give you 3.
Okay.
I gotta start with Beavis and Butthead. I think
Classic shit.
That's one of my
Beavis and
favorites. I ain't gonna lie.
Ren and Stimpy. Those were the introductions of animation, crude animation.
Yeah, facts. That adults.
Like
Angry
my mama
Beaver.
was like, yeah, which were a way mild version compared to, and then now you see cartoons now
And I get what you
that
said.
embody adult humor.
Yes.
That I have to watch and my kids watch because I'm
Yes.
sitting there like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
That gumball stuff, like all that.
That Adventure Time. I mean,
No,
Gumball
they
goated.
fire.
So-
they
Gumball
fire,
goated.
but
they
be
fire, but there's a lot of
adult
innuendos,
jokes, bro.
And I
Suggestive
think,
shit.
I think Beavis Butthead, Ren and Stimpy, and then I got to give it to like really the goat, one of the goats, The Simpsons, as they're starting
Facts.
that catalyst to the Family Guys, the American Dads, the the family animation,
The Boondocks.
you know what I'm saying, the Boondocks,
Oh, yeah.
King of the Hill,
Oh, yeah.
but that animation where you're getting adult content. But it's cartoon form, and then it makes you really dive into the old OGs, Looney Tunes, and
That's suggestive
you know what I'm
ass
saying?
shit.
You start looking at this, you be like, damn, let me go back further. You start seeing other stuff. So that would be my answer.
Devil's advocate
Okay.
again.
Everybody
Since
out
you
there,
did that.
Google Nazi Donald Duck. That shit wild.
Since you said that, I'm gonna play devil's advocate again. I seen some shit earlier today. Pixar movies, Disney movies, animated movies themselves. You feel me? The double entendres of Ants. The movies was talking about like if the people just stood up and realized we way bigger than the
Yeah.
people standing over us. Like the deep gems within these shows, these movies. That I
That's one of
definitely
DreamWorks' best films.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Yeah, they mad. They mad real. All
All right.
Was that answered well?
Yes, that
Go.
was answered well.
They walked so they could run.
Facts.
Now it's funny that you say that because that's what we're gonna get into next.
I was going to segue. I knew it.
Yeah, that's
Go ahead,
exactly
go
what
ahead,
we're
go
gonna
ahead.
get into next. All right, so and I'm gonna word it just like how you just finished that out there because that's nice. So, who walked so somebody else could run? Okay, and we're talking genres,
Shows,
shows. It doesn't matter.
Keep it funky, go wide.
Who do you think walked so that a certain someone in today's era could run?
If I could start it off, just a simple one. I know we keep coming back to him because that's how much I feel like how much respect we all at this table got for him. Akira walked so Gege could run. Big fact. Big fact.
If we gonna do that, Akira walked so 60%.
Yeah, most of the shonen.
I won't do too much. 'Cause we still got sports, we still got slice of life, we still got mecha, we still got a lot of other genres.
Right.
Spies, you know what I'm saying, that don't pertain to my man Toriyama. But
Right.
60% is my man.
The battle shonens, yeah, pretty much Akira walked so most of that industry.
That was
could
actually
run.
it again. Fist of the North Star came out before Dragon Ball Z.
I love Fist of the North Star, dude.
If we're gonna do,
That's my
if we're
shit.
gonna do that, but that pertains more to like Baki,
It's a little closer.
King and Ashura more than Powers though. We
Yeah.
talking about straight hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but definitely before Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Fist of the North Star.
I think they were 83, 84. Dragon Ball Z is 89.
No, 86. Dragon Ball came out in 86. Dragon Ball came out in
Dragon Ball Z,
86.
You probably
Somebody in the comments hit me with that answer. Somebody in the comments hit me with that answer.
What they got?
What year did Dragon Ball drop? Hit me with that answer in the comments,
Dragon
y'all.
Ball.
Ooh,
If we're talking ball, it's 86. I know that
Yeah,
for a fact.
because I think Dragon Ball Z was 89.
86.
All right, so while we wait for somebody in the comments, let's see. Let's check into these answers. What you got, Mr. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
He's like, hold on.
Mr. Wade, what you got? Who walked so somebody could run?
Man, I really feel like Batman is one of my favorite superheroes. I have a conglomerate. There's always different reasons, but I really feel like my 90 was, I think it was 89, and that was what, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, just keep
I feel like Michael Keaton walked so Christian Bale could run.
run right into a wall.
Not a big fan of Christian Bale, but I feel like Christian Bale capitalized majorly off of the 90s off of Michael
That's
Keaton. Off that.
So you solidified who's your favorite one.
I mean,
That's crazy. You have beef with Bale?
no, I don't got beef with Bale. I just don't feel like he's. I feel like he's a good Batman. He just does the sound. The sound just doesn't fuck with me.
I'm not wearing hockey
It
pads.
just yeah. It just.
The fuck are
get
we
him
talking
I'm ready.
Get him a cough drop. Get him something. And then the movie got longer. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just don't want to really hear you. I just want to see it. Like
I have not seen the most recent one with the.
Pattinson?
yeah, you haven't seen the recent one either.
I haven't.
I don't have enough time.
It looks good. It's like a mystery movie more than the usual typical Batman.
It's some ass beating in there too.
No,
bro.
it's Batman. It's gonna be over.
It
the time
has
period,
to.
But not to interrupt you. I apologize.
No.
Pattinson should have been Terry McGinnis.
I agree with you
all
entirely.
I'ma say.
I remember when you
he
said
should
that.
not have been Bruce Wayne. Pattinson should have been Terry McGinnis. That's it. That's all. And I'm gonna just leave that there.
But it's really
So you
good.
say
though.
I've seen
Okay.
it. He
So you-
should have been Terry McGinnis. For those who don't know who Terry is,
Batman
Beyond.
Yeah.
That's who he should have been.
That's another retro
great
joint.
Yes,
Great
fire.
Ooh,
Oh,
talk
fire.
I mean, if we're gonna do that, I'm gonna throw Static Shock in there.
Fact. DC animation
You know
is
what I'm
far
saying?
superior. Far superior. Far
So I
superior.
did a whole research thing on why these things are out. Like they're sub-owned.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so annoying.
It is.
The DC
But that money,
DC
man. It all
animated
comes down to
universe?
that money. Mm-hmm. All comes about that money.
Don't
But
buy
yeah,
a
Static
company that
Shock.
not use it though.
Static Shock. Everything
Right.
about it. Everything about it. Still don't know.
So, would you like to answer this question of who you felt walked so someone could run?
Oh, I remember my notes vividly. Vegeta walked so quirky, unlovable secondary characters could be loved. Like, let's be real. My man's, what y'all say earlier, to tie back in, the progression of my man's story, you feel me?
His character
Come from
development
this,
is amazing.
We hate you. We hate you. What are you here for? You killing all our homies. Xiaosu gone.
Yeah.
Tien gone. Yamcha gone. What are you doing?
Killing everybody.
You hurt my feelings, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They weak. What you on? And then to go to Trump, you got it, bro.
Oh, dude.
That was a heartfelt moment.
Majin
That was
Vegeta's
what?
death, dude.
Vegeta, you showed
pull Bulma.
actual.
To pull Bulma,
You feel me?
like-
And then we skipped the super.
Like, he gave me pull
You feel
Bulma
me?
like
Then we skipped the super. You just touched my woman, fam.
Oh, he took-
God or not.
took on
Catch
God.
these.
Took
You
on
feel me?
God.
So
Yeah.
the whole progression of my man's, and then not to take too long. I'm gonna start this beef up on the first episode. I do not mess with you cheers. But Sasuke walked so my man's all the cool characters could run. Megami, Aki from Chainsaw
Killua.
Man. You feel me? All your cool cold characters, you feel me? I'm a fan of grown Sasuke. I'm not a fan of kid Sasuke. I don't
Right.
all that is too much to me. The emotional
One arm
stuff.
sauce get busy.
Yeah.
One arm
Once I
sauce
feel
get
like
busy.
Naruto's stronger than me, I'm gonna leave. All that was too much for me. All that was too much. Even though he was the main character, you've been the main character of the show until that happened.
Yeah.
Now you got abandoned everything just to get a little bit stronger.
Yeah. Naruto was really trying to keep up with you. You was the.
Hey, look. We're not gonna do too
That's
much
my
on
man
the.
said you
We're
change.
not gonna do too much on the Uchihas, all right? Cause fuck them Hojus.
I'm weak.
Dang.
But real quick though, if we're getting into that, bro, yo, he ain't walked, so most of these cool short niggas with swords could actually run. Like, let's be real, bro. Like, let's be really real.
Our kills, all of them.
Bro, for real. The short dude with dark hair who was a badass swordsman, not a strong dude with a sword,
Right.
but a badass swordsman. Know the difference out there, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a strong dude with a sword.
Oh, Ichigo don't exist. Okay. Literally the whole first half of Bleach.
He knew what I was gonna do.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fan of Bleach. I'm not a fan of the beginning of Bleach. Bleach does not pull me in.
It does not.
The whole
does
arc
not.
of the music fire. The,
It took me a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
time to
all that's
even-
fire. I can't do what I need to do. You picked up my sword. You can do it.
I know my man's did not just simplify Bleach like that. Oh my god.
I can't, bro.
In 3
I'm
seconds.
upset.
Bro, I can't.
I'm upset.
I'm unbiased. I'm not gonna ever cap. The show is fire. The
really
1,000-year, the
really
the
fucking
arc that's dropping right now, fire. I haven't read the manga. I'm not a Bleach fan to comment that much. This is my man's field. I'm gonna let my man's handle
Let
that.
the professionals do what the professionals do.
I'm not.
Look,
It's not in my big three. It's not in my big three.
We
that's
we
wild.
not even gonna talk Bleach today. We ain't even gonna do that.
You're stepping into the turn of the century.
I'm gonna say one thing to go ahead and wrap that up. You want to talk about strong people with a sword in their hand? All right, one-on-one Kenpachi Zaraki in a fist fight, and then talk to me about it later. All right.
Yeah, you'll probably get duffed.
So,
still. Yeah, you'll probably get duffed.
I want to
still.
hop in the comments real quick.
I know other
my man
capabilities,
Box.
but I don't know.
You probably get duffed still.
Box
What is it,
definitely
what is it?
had a very
Okay.
a very
Later
good
on.
answer. Sailor Moon walked so all the other female-led animes could run.
Whoever said that,
That's a big
Box.
one. Classic.
Great answer, and that is facts.
Classic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great answer, and
Absolutely.
that is facts.
Winx Club, all that shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Josie the Pussycats was fire to me.
Yeah, they were dope. They were dope.
That was good.
But it was just
For that
Mystery
time.
Inc. with 3 girls that was in a band. No, let's be real.
What was the Spy Angels or whatever? The
No,
three girls?
that's totally Spies,
That's totally
man.
Spies.
That shit
You know
was
what I was talking
gas.
about.
Yeah.
All right. Also,
They had a decent little story
another
They did. They did.
another strong person with a sword in the comments. We got Zoro. Zoro is definitely
A strong
a
swordsman.
strong
Swordsman.
man with
It makes sense.
That's true, 'cause
It makes
he-
sense. It makes sense.
Are
but I
we
wasn't
not
thinking
calling
about
him a
that like
swordsman?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying a strong guy with a sword is different from a strong
He's
swordsman.
strong and
Okay.
a swordsman.
That. That's what I
I'm
got.
saying fact.
Because he definitely
That's all
but
we
he
said.
definitely
That's
hit
the
He's strong and he's a swordsman. Cause I don't, you know what? I ain't even gonna
I ain't
dive
never
into
seen
that.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't never seen a man with a sword weight. You feel me? And my man's on the boat like this.
Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah,
a sword
his training
my
is
boy.
ridiculous.
I wouldn't consider
Yeah.
him a strong man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Extremely.
Escanor is the only person I could probably say that fits that. A strong man with a weapon. It's not a sword, it's a halberd, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he hasn't had much of a challenge in his life, so it's like he hasn't really had to do much
The
things
one-
that cause tactical fighting. But
Respectfully.
the way he sidestepped fucking old boy when he showed up, bro, my man turned to the side and cleaved dude in half. Like,
Or the fact that my man passed. He said, if you feel any in toward, he said, why would I feel anything towards you? You beneath me, my boy.
he's like, I'm better than you, bro. I don't even.
All right, I'm gonna take this last comment
Yeah.
take, and then we're gonna move forward because I
Yeah.
feel like this is a good take. Afro Samurai can't be topped in aspect of introducing black leading characters.
Agreed, sir, or madam.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
Santrice,
Sir,
that's a great
Yeah.
comment. And
Fire, but I will argue with you because Yusuke is actually historically fact. Like, he was a real black samurai that actually existed in life. So, like, in my opinion, that hits harder for me.
They said
Like,
he was a
Afro
bad
Samurai
motherfucker.
is colder, in my opinion. I get hands down. But the fact that he was real, he comes from life. It was a black man
Right.
out there with a sword doing people this bad.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, Afro Samurai is fiction. What makes him so fire to me is the writing and Samuel L. Jackson's voice.
Oh, and the soundtrack from RZA. Let's be real.
Fire. Everything
The
about
soundtrack.
Afro Samurai is fire. You feel me? But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
historical fact that my man's was real, like Ronnie Kenshin for me, it hits different. It's the same difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they were real
Batu
swordsmen.
Sai was
They
a real dude.
literally lived.
So having that historical fact,
It hits different for me.
okay.
I'm an anime buff, but I'm a Capricorn. I like knowledge. I like real life
Yeah,
knowledge.
yeah.
The fact that besides the fact that this is an anime, he was really doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Not detail for detail, but
Right.
he was that cold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's colder than that?
They said he had a 3-body swing, man. That's pretty strong, dude.
all right, so let's talk retro gaming system. What's your favorite retro gaming system?
NES,
NES,
easy.
NES or SNES?
No, the first one with the
With the rectangle controller?
Oh yeah, the 8-bit Super Mario Bros.
Okay.
Oh yeah, with the secret level that's hard as shit. Yeah. That.
Okay. What about you, Ken? What you got?
I mean, outside of that, man, the GOAT right there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, my favorite PlayStation 2.
Nice. Okay, that's
PlayStation
retro.
2.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say nostalgia. Reason why I picked that because PlayStation was cold. The Cube, 64 really
Changed the
just
game.
GoldenEye was my favorite game of all time. But PlayStation 2 was just it was so many games that came out that was just on point, man.
Agreed.
I said favorite PlayStation. At all of them. First of all, are we PlayStation or Xbox?
This is the house that Sony built right
This is
here.
a PlayStation household.
No disrespect to any.
Whatever system I got,
Hey,
that
feel-
works,
hey,
and my kids
I like
don't break.
Microsoft controllers.
Real quick, to my cameraman, I love you, but you, buddy. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
the PlayStation household. No trash boxes here.
No, I'm gonna be unbiased and I say I think Xbox is better for entertainment purposes. Like I don't.
They got better graphics than the controllers are.
No,
more
I
comfortable.
think if
That's
you,
how I
think if you
feel.
were to
That's
watch
just how I
movies and do
feel.
all that extra stuff,
They've always had
they're
better graphics
in my
cards to
personal
me.
opinion, because they have apps that you can't get on PlayStation.
That's true.
I'm gonna be unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I'm a PlayStation kid.
They the only ones getting the Blade
Yeah.
game. I'm mad about
Yeah.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
PlayStation kid,
Like, if
grew
I'm
up
trying to
PlayStation.
purely game, I'm gonna pick PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Feel free
PlayStation.
to chime in, mama.
PlayStation. If I have a choice, give me the PlayStation over the box. But give me one that works that my kids
Facts.
can't touch.
Facts.
Why you giving me these dirty looks behind?
So
If the box
Also,
there, I'll play it.
Nigga, Game Boy, man.
now
Put a
for
Game
me-
Boy in there too, man.
I got
Game
Game
Boy
Boy Color on my nose, boy.
Hey.
You hear me?
that's fire.
That was a
Go.
Game Boy. Listen,
Go.
that just
I had my little orange joint. I'm happy as hell. Then I got a yellow one. I'm happy
that
as
was like
possible.
what TikTok is for when the kids got TikTok. That's how it was for us with Game Boy Color,
Facts.
bro.
Bro,
It
you-
changed the
Bro, which Pokemon you
the
got?
scope, bro. It changed the
Yeah.
scope of what the possibilities
And then
were.
when 64 introduced putting your game in the back of the remote, bro, so you
Yeah.
can have all
Yeah.
your data
Yeah.
with it, bro.
Yeah. that shit was cold.
Nintendo did first.
Yeah, Nintendo walked so that Xbox and PlayStation could run.
All that shit.
Super Nintendo.
I never honestly knew
SNES.
that.
That's my retro.
What was your game? What was your game on
Play
that?
Game Boy game.
Fucking
I
Killer
just
Killer
found out
Instinct.
GameCube had the same thing.
I don't like
GameCube has
this
an
dude.
adapter. Like 4 different games in it.
Combo
They
Breaker.
on me right now. He asked me what was my favorite game because I told him SNES. That Super Nintendo is my favorite retro,
Fucking
and my favorite game for Super Nintendo, Killer Instinct, man.
hate this
Oh,
nigga,
yeah.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. Anybody talking about they want that Killer Instinct smoke? I'm with all the smoke.
I will
I'm trying
attest
tell
to
you.
the older one. He got me in gold. I'm gonna smoke your boots off.
I can't even lie. That reboot they did
SNES,
was
bro.
dope.
NES, he got it.
SNES, bro.
He got it.
That was
Nintendo
cool, man.
64, I'm smoking boots. Trilogy, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, any of that. Perfect Dark, pull up.
Perfect Dark.
Hey,
was awesome.
shout out NBA Jam real quick.
For sure.
NBA Jam was
NBA
fire.
Jam was
NBA
fire.
Jam was
The
fire.
beef we had was
Hey, yeah, we gotta handle that.
was-
We got
it was-
some,
it was
we got some
immaculate.
unfinished business.
it was immaculate. He thought it was gonna be a blowout.
NBA Jam
NBA
was,
Jam
was
was-
legendary.
Let's stay on track, my brother.
We is on track. We on retro games.
Nah, I'm just saying. I'm gonna get to talking. I'm gonna get to.
That's what we
Alright,
here for,
man.
Get
cuz.
to like 70 other games that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
All right, so let's move on there, Mr. Ansy. So let's talk about: do you prefer older shows versus the new shows?
Older shows. Comfort for me is just that comfort of knowing and that I'm watching something that's going to either make me laugh or get me into the storyline. And then I'm always finding new things that I didn't see the first 150 times. Plus, I don't watch a lot of TV. So
that
I go
helps.
to the retro shows first.
So is new shows not as rewatchable? It doesn't have replayability.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say so. For me, when I get a chance to actually sit down to watch TV, I want to watch something that I know, for lack of better terms. I'm learning to be adventurous because you got to embrace certain. You got to embrace what's new. You know, I got kids. I'm introducing my kids. I introduce them to what I watch. Now they're watching new things, so I want to watch what they watch and see what they're watching. Because as you know, anime ain't for kids all the time. So
Ooh, no.
Common misconception.
common misconception. Just
Just
because
because
anime,
I swear to God.
because anime don't mean it's for kids.
Man,
And now there's different questions that my 10-year-old daughter is going to ask me that I didn't ask my mom, because there was a certain conversation me and my mom had that me and my daughter has that my mom that we didn't have growing up. You know, it was you to be seen, not heard type of thing. So
Right,
if she
right.
watched something and it invokes emotion, she wants to talk about it, or my son wants to go over it, or somebody commits suicide.
That's a beautiful dynamic.
They want to talk about it. So I got to be able to answer that. So I watch the new shows. Demon Slayer. That's how I got in, to watching that. You know what I'm saying? Other things that typically, let me go over here where it's safe.
Yeah.
Where it's safe, I will watch new shows, and there are some that will make me rewatch it. There was one Western black robot character. I'm running a it's on
Cannon
Netflix.
Busters?
Cannon Busters. My son was like, "Dad, you need to watch this." I'm like, "I don't want to watch this." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll watch it."
How you feel about
and
that?
I enjoyed it. I wish it was a little bit more, but again, connected with my son made me pick up some pieces. You know what I'm saying? But I would prefer the retro. I will watch new shows, but those retros, man, Martin. You know what I'm saying? You put them on, you know
Classics.
you're finna die laughing like you just watching it for the first time. You know.
Okay.